Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Snake!
Snake. You want to save? Yes. Yes. Give me save. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine the effects computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Alright, thank you. But I really needed to know.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Well, shit.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast.
Offshore decontamination facility, Big Shell.
Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
It's just a big shell.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major
What the fuck can you see out of that?
and one from our own government. The most important person
Or someone just peed all over his eyes.
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
That seems like a load of bull cock.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Hello.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Got it. Kodak call.
This is Snake. I'm now inside
Look, John,
Strut
look
A,
who's to the
Shell
left.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries
It's the
posted.
Colonel.
What's the visibility?
God
The lights on
damn
the
it.
plant struts are functioning.
It's the
I won't
Colonel
have to
Zoomer
use
face.
the
The
ion.
Colonel.
Any
The
problems?
Colonel.
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following
My
communication.
codename Snake is
What's
cool.
wrong with
What's wrong
Snake?
with Snake?
Just a precaution.
You're now
You are
designated Raiden.
Raiden. All right, Raiden.
All right,
You've
I guess
already
I'll be
covered
Raiden.
infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300
I've completed
missions in
300
VR.
missions in
Feel
VR.
like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by
Why don't you
codec.
do it?
The frequency is 140.85. When you want to
Exactly.
use the codec, push the back button.
Why don't you
When
do
we
it?
need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep.
If I could
When
hit
you
the button
that
to hear
noise,
my thoughts. He's
press
like, why
the
don't
back
you
button.
do it?
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Why don't you
No one
do
but
it?
you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
Something's changed.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area.
No doubt.
Use that.
No doubt.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics
Fiber
research.
optics research. My
The
suit.
texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart
It's
skin
smart
in military
skin.
R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood
Hey,
loss,
you
is
there,
exchanged
smart
between
Yeah,
the suit
smart
and the
skin.
intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
Nanomachines?
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
This is the skull suit. I'm a skeleton.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Get real. Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Get real. I don't have any guns. I don't know if a gun is around here.
What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ.
Get real. Here I am, I'm riding. I don't think I get a gun. Not right off the bat. I think on the easier difficulty, they give you a suppressed gun at the start. But since I'm not on easy, I'm on normal, I'm not getting one. Man, how the fuck do you see out of this shit? This helmet. You want to wear this helmet, John? Like I'm a fly. Without all the crazy shit in my lens. Alright, well. I got a ration, that's all that matters. Oh, someone just got punched and kicked. I heard that noise. I gotta see through this one lens. I can't even see down the middle of it. It's not even me doing that. I better tell Colonel about this.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov.
And a Makarov.
Those grenades, all his equipment is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal. An arrangement
What
with the
kind of
terrorists.
steak do they like,
They become
Colonel?
a
I
band
don't
of
know.
mercenaries. An army without a country.
Well, I don't exactly have a weapon. It's my favorite thing about Metal Gear. It's like I just had a cutscene opening up Raiden, and then we had the fucking codec call. I walked through a hallway, and now it's a cutscene. It's all Metal Gear is, but I love it. Snake? Is that you? My hero!
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area.
They're all out cold.
Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, You can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a
There's
terminal,
a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you
say nerd?
Not
nerd. Node.
Oh.
Snake really have like
Use
a
the
bad
node
hearing problem or
to
something?
gain
No,
access
well, I'm
to the
riding
Big
now.
Shell's Facilities
Oh.
network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure.
And I'm
That'll
in this
let you
fucking
activate
helmet.
the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system
You look
uses
lost.
biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS
Like,
signals
they gotta
and
explain
field
it to me.
personnel reports.
So is this what you
We
said, like
need to
basically
get
till
to
the next
map
end,
to
like
the
the end
Big
of the game,
Shell's
you won't hear
node
Snake
to
anymore?
put this data process
At
into
least until we
practical
meet him
use.
up as
The node
him
unit is
disguised
about
as
3
Snake
feet
for a little
high.
bit, but like we
Should
don't
be
play
colored
as Snake
blue.
anymore.
Each area has
Oh,
at
geez.
least
So
one.
imagine people who were excited from the first
How do
one
I
to go to
gain
the second
access?
one and only getting Snake for that portion
Just
of the
push
beginning.
the action button in front of the node.
Wow.
So you wanted
The
to introduce
nanomachines in
Raiden.
your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
So Raiden was like just kind of like a copy of Snake in the sense, like they were trying to, without cloning, make a Snake out of him. But then after this one, I think he pretty much goes his own route, as you know from Metal Gear Rising and all that. But the Patriots and all that shit were like pretty much, oh god, it's so great. All right, I got a radar. Login successful.
Eh.
Ow. Code name. Well, it doesn't really matter, but I'll put Clit. That's my code name. Birthday. 2/28, I guess. My nationality is Uganda.
Uganda Knuckles, what?
Downloading. 100%. This doesn't matter. Blood on. Yes. Cutscenes. Real time. Full screen. Captions. Yes. Own view. Yep. Okay. Cool. Good. I did it, Colonel. I put in my birthday.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
I'm just gonna skip this one because this is all just. Oh, and then we introduce his girlfriend, but that's whatever. He's like, "Why is my girlfriend in the mission?" I don't care. It's most like a big chunk of this beginning's tutorial. This part, but then it's like his girlfriend's here and she's gonna be there to save the data.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining
Get
consciousness.
real.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until
calls
the
me
elevator
Jack.
arrives. You must stay out of
No
sight.
doubt.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
I'm under enemy fire. Yeah. Little knockout move. Uh-oh. Didn't see any. Nope, you didn't see a man just randomly flip. Hey, that's weird. Why is your friend sleeping? You should check on him. Woohoo! I'm out of here, bitch. Just flip him off. Fuck you. Pretty much just like a copy of Shadow Moses, how they do everything from the first Metal Gear with Raiden.
The terrorists call themselves
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Look at me!
The hero of Shadow Moses?
I am Raiden.
That's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky
Like Quentin
high.
Flynn.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Now let me touch my neck. I mean, I had no problem talking to him before I touched my neck.
I'm on the roof. There are no sentries. But it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about
Right,
the
the
commandos?
nodes.
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B.
Strut B?
I'm down, Raiden.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
Shit.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
With a lot of seagulls. Or birds or something. I don't fucking know. There's a lot of shit here.
First, get to a node.
Not a
Log
chance.
into the network.
Got it.
Not a chance. John, look, there's bird shit right here.
Oh, Jesus.
But if I walk on it, well, I'm just here now.
Ew!
Just gonna lay in shit. It's my life. Colonel, I've fallen down into shit. It's my lung.
Get your
It's
shit together, Snake.
But I'm
Right.
riding.
SEAL Team
I mean,
10 is
Raiden.
in.
Do we really
Sorry.
have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know
don't
we
have a
work
cool
in the dark,
sword, so I
and
can't
this
tell
mission
who
is
you
no
are.
exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command.
Oh,
And the
shit.
NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
You know how much I would love it if fucking Raiden was one of the characters in Smash?
Yeah, I mean, he would fit with all the swordsmen.
Yeah. His final Smash would be like very similar to any of the Fire Emblem ones because he just chopped them up.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave
They let you do it with the analog stick.
Understood.
Right?
Precise slashings. Every time I fucked up at the end of the game on the final mission, I could never get those cuts right, and I would keep dying on the hardest difficulty. Colonel, I see the node.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try
Definitely
making
not.
some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall.
Flatten
and hit
yourself
the
against the
punch
wall and hit the punch
Got
button. Got it! I understood that, Colonel. I know how to flatten myself up against the wall and hit the punch button. It's working. I can knock. You hear that? Oh god. Oh, he was really fast. Nope, there's no enemy here. Well, I'll call back. Yeah, punch button. What do you think? This is some kind of goddamn video game? Think I just got a button for punching? Enemies. Luckily, when I left that room, all their memories of them say that I was around have disappeared.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the
Hanging mode.
Hanging?
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button
I
to
love
clear
when
the
they just say
railing
the
and
action
hang
button.
over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping
Colonel,
out of
what
enemy
if you get
sight.
this footage?
All right. I'm giving it a
Was
try.
it from my VR
Don't
training?
forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver.
I like how
And
they
once it
couldn't just
runs
say
out,
my
you
strength
will
would run
fall.
out and I'll fall. It just watch out for the
Copy
grip
that.
gauge.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being
Yeah,
executed
they're
by
like,
SEAL
yeah,
Team 10.
Metal Gear's known for that. It's known
As I
for
said
breaking the
before,
walls like
They
that.
need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So
They're
we're
both
just listening
serious
in.
and not
I'm
serious
patching it
about
through.
everything.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is
They
safe.
like to make
What about
things
the
overly
package?
dramatic. It was
The
just how
guys
they were.
upstairs, we've secured the
That's the
package.
charm of the
Easy
game.
money. Good work. Retrieval is on the
Even their
way.
codex calls like these can be really ridiculous.
Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president. Come in, Alpha Zero.
Cover the president.
Alpha Zero, we're under attack. That's going a bit too far. Is that? Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Why don't you do it?
I love doing the button from my inner thought, and he's just like, why don't you do it? Oh god, I hope I can get by my fucking grip gauge. I'm weak as shit. It's grip level 1, for God's sake. I hope action buttons had to climb back up. I wasn't really listening, because if not, I'm dropping into the water and dying. Oh, Christ. I made it. Made the Strut B Transformer room. Where's Optimus Prime? So, they like, and the second one, they do a lot of, like, throwback to the first one, Shadow Moses, because it's pretty much Raiden going through a test of, like, what Snake went through in the first Metal Gear. So a lot of it's very similar, but a different location. Because, like, a bunch of corpses was the thing I recall being in the first one. It's been forever since I've actually played the first one, though, so I don't remember much. God, my ass cheeks. I don't even have a gun. I'm gonna fight them with my fists. Oh no! Watch out! It's Vamp! Isn't that a spirit in Smash? He's panicking. I mean, literally, he's panicking. I'm not kidding. He's like fucking spraying everywhere. And I'm just like, huh, I wonder if he's panicking in there. Well, yeah, how is he not run out of ammo? I don't know. That must be the extended mag of that gun. Ah, yes, blood. I love blood. He had 3 types of diseases.
All Alpha, come in.
Oh boy.
Alpha, respond.
Don't worry, I got no. I don't have a gun, but I can rub his tummy. Coochie coochie coo. It's like, it's all right. It's good for. Man, I really should have brought a gun. I heard all this gunfire. I might as well just walk in and check it out. Yeah, spin in circles and you can dodge bullets. He's deflecting it with this knife that's conveniently at his chest because that's where all the bullets were going. He's drinking his blood. Look, he's sucking on him. Mmm, tasty. Yummy. Hey, I know you killed all the guys with machine guns, but I'm here with no gun.
What are you?
This is my dick knife.
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Phil Lamar as Vamp.
Get down.
Get down! There he is! I know that voice anywhere. I know that soldier's voice. Look, John, it's a soldier.
Oh.
Where is he?
Where is he? Ah. I got the machine gun now.
Strange smell.
Hey, I don't know, take the shot.
You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Damn it! He's got the ultimate dance moves. I can't hit him.
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person.
Guy's got interpreted
In the
dance.
central unit with the president.
Be right there.
And he's gone. But John, look at this soldier I've met.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
His name's Iroquois Pliskin, Lieutenant
My name
Junior
is-
Grade.
My name is Pliskin.
Oh.
Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
I remember. And I love it too, as they actually say, what was it? Yeah, Iroquois Pliskin, David Hayter.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
There's no way that's Snake.
How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
And there's the bugs that I came in from. They were down at the bottom.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was doing VR training.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21. That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
Virtual grunt of the digital
That's far
age.
more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
They trained you
the
to
way they
use the
want you to
Force.
think, to
Nope.
remove
They
you from the
they
fear
only
that
trained
goes
me
with battle
to virtual
situations.
reality.
War is a video game.
War as a
What
video
better way
game.
to
What
raise
better
the
way to
ultimate
raise the
soldier?
ultimate soldier? See what this game's trying to say.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Yeah, I am wired with nanomachine Snake or Pliskin, Iroquois Pliskin. What of it?
What about the president?
I'm all fucked
Looks
up.
like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Has he seen your face? Well, I had to take that fucking helmet off. I couldn't shoot a gun with that thing. I don't even have a gun.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
Navy captain.
You all right? Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Let me smoke.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
That was
He's
Vamp.
Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell?
He's a member of Dead
A
Cell.
special forces unit created by ex-president George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real
Does he
thing.
have a head?
But around the time their
Stands for
original
relation.
leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
Snake died 2 years
You
ago.
mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
And the only way it was
What about the
ID
other
because of
soldiers?
his other cloned
I saw
brother.
Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is
I
too
like the
much
way they
ground
look
for
left
just
and
Dead
right.
Cell
Huh?
members to hold down.
Huh? What? Who?
You weren't briefed
What?
on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here?
I don't fucking know, Iroquois
Can't
Pliskin.
tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
When you need a cigarette break, might come in handy.
Take this too.
Finally, a gun I can murder.
Alpha Zero, this is Bravo Zero. Currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
No. They're dead. My radio's broken.
The BC connecting bridge.
I'm a radio.
We need
I
to
play
get there. Can you
snakes.
handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency.
141.80.
141.80. Got it.
Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Well, your parents gave you a name, not
Maybe
a
I'll
code
find
name.
out someday.
You don't care about me, Pliskin. Dun dun. 14180. Unless it's saved in here, I have to actually put it in. Nope, I actually have to. He's asleep? God damn it, he's sleeping. Better log into the node and get a radar of this place.
Who's Meryl Silverbow?
What? Meryl?
Silverbow.
I didn't know her last name. I know Meryl in Metal Gear.
She has red hair.
Yep, that was, she's the Colonel's daughter.
She's my spirit now.
She's the Colonel's daughter, and it was like kind of a love interest in the beginning of the first Metal Gear, but it didn't work out.
Colonel?
No, with Snake, but Snake wasn't, like, broke away because just to who he was.
Jack, it's
Now
me.
I unlocked
Everything
Zero
okay,
from Metal
Rose?
Gear Solid
Don't you need
3.
to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Oh, thank you, Rose, for the reminder on my mission data that needs to be saved. Kind of weird. Do you need to save? What?
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again.
Oh, jeez, whoops,
I'm
wrong button.
sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
What is it, Rose?
I'd
Talk
rather
to
you
me.
figure it out.
What did your
It's
lips say?
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
I'll keep saving
Rose,
your data.
There's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out
Whee!
something.
Start spinning them around. There's something beeping. Alright, I'm gonna hang out in this locker with this picture of this Asian girl.
Eh.
Oh. Anyway, now that I've done that, we can get on with the mission.
Fuck.
Remember this, because I'm gonna need to do this later. If it lets me close the door. Haha, there's a C4 there! What if I can... Well, that's Rose. Rose isn't gonna do shit for me. What's up, Jack? I don't want to save now. I want to talk to Colonel.
Eh.
That's a transformer board over.
Alright, thanks for the help, Colonel. You know, let's not inform them that, hey, there's a C4 right there.